What is going on, YouTube? So coming back today with my free agency video for day 3 of free agency in the NBA. So some big news just recently coming out of Boston with them signing out Horford. I'll get into that details later, but got 16 transactions to cover with you guys, and then once again my reaction to every single one of them, whether I think they were good or bad. It's been crazy through free agency so far. More than $1 billion handed out on the first actual day. So, yeah, let's get into it. First one, E'Twaun Moore, New Orleans Pelicans. 4 years, $34 million. Not that much to say about that. Pelicans have been pretty active, though. Jared Dudley, Phoenix Suns, 3 years, $30 million. Decent deal for the Suns. Kent Bazemore. I wonder if I got... No, I did not. Kent Bazemore to the Atlanta Hawks, 4 years, $70 million. I think they overpaid him a little bit. I mean, granted, he is a good player. You know, maybe a quality 6th or 7th man. But, again, I think $70 million is a little too much. Joe Johnson, Utah Jazz, 2 years, $22 million. Decent pickup. Joe Johnson had an okay year, but he's definitely in the latter stages of his career, to say the least. Luol Deng, LA Lakers, 4 years, $72 million. I kind of like the deal. Another player that the Lakers overpaid, though. John Leuer, Detroit Pistons, 4 years, $42 million. Arron Afflalo. This is actually one of my favorite ones of the day so far. Arron Afflalo to the Sacramento Kings for 2 years, $25 million. Good pickup. Arron Afflalo, again, a decent, I'd say, 7th or 8th man in the rotation at this point in his career. Was a starter at one point. And, I mean, still might be able to regain that edge. He's still, I don't think he's reached 30 yet. Let me look up his age right quick. He is, okay, so he is 30 years old. So, you know, might have a couple of good seasons left in him. Bismack Biyombo to the Orlando Magic, 4 years, $70 million. We'll see how that works out. See if Bismack Biyombo, if his little playoff run was a fluke, or if he can actually hold true to it. Still a young player, 23 years old. Trevor Booker to the Brooklyn Nets, 2 years, $18 million. Again, Nets keep making moves. Ryan Anderson, this one kind of surprised me, to the Houston Rockets for 4 years, $80 million. Is Ryan Anderson worth $20 million a year? That's the big question for this season. See if he can repeat the same season he had last year. Marvin Williams re-signed to the Charlotte Hornets for 4 years, $54.5 million. I kind of like the deal. Marvin Williams is a very good player in Charlotte this past year. They get to hang on to him, get to hang on to some of their rotational depth, keep the bench deep. Anthony Tolliver to the Sacramento Kings, 2 years, $16 million. Again, Sacramento Kings keep making moves. Now, the biggest news of today so far: Al Horford to the Boston Celtics for 4 years, $113 million. Very good move on the part of the Celtics. Finally get that big man they've been hoping for, and we'll see if they're able to finally get over that hump in the East. Finally, they only broke out this year, but anyway, beside the point. Courtney to the Knicks, 4 years, $50 million. I think the fit's okay. We'll see what happens with the Knicks moving forward, see if Melo and Kristaps can actually form a good 1-2 punch this year. And Derrick Rose, I guess, and Joakim Noah. So, Austin Rivers to the LA Clippers for 3. They re-signed for 3 years, an undisclosed amount of money from the news I saw. If you know how much he was signed for, then let me know. If I do figure it out, I'll put it in the description below, like all the transactions I normally do. And finally, makes me sad, but Jan Mahimi to the Washington Wizards for 4 years, $64 million. Good pickup for the Wizards. Mahimi, if he can, you know, replicate the same production he had last year with his breakout season with the Pacers, then it's a good move. I was hoping the Pacers were able to re-sign him, but I didn't know he was going to command that type of money. Figured he would have, though, as one of the better centers available in free agency and one of the sleepers in this free agency class, or I guess one of the more underrated centers. So that pretty much does it for my free agency news. Like I said, as always, if there's anything else, any other big contracts or anything that comes up today, I will let you guys know. And then also wanted to touch on D Wade looking toward the Bucks and the Knicks. So keep a watch out for that also. Also, of course, KD, see what's happening with him. Apparently had a pretty successful meeting with the Clippers, and then we'll see what's up after that. That's pretty much it. See ya.